if your e-commerce brand is selling apparel, accessories, or furniture, you may be wondering, how can I make landing pages work for me? Well, in this video, I'm going to share an apparel brand that is doing over $100 million per year in revenue and exactly what landing page structure they're using to convert cold traffic into customers. I'm going to be breaking down that landing page for you step by step, the exact structure, showing you multiple examples so you can apply the same thing to your own brand. Okay, so let's get straight into the video. The screen refresh on the dashboard before we dive in to show you that one of our clients last 90 days, just under $2.5 million in revenue. We do work with 7 and 8 figure brands. We help those brands scale. We do a number of different things: customer acquisition side, media buying, ad creative, CRO, landing pages. We also help with retention marketing with email and SMS and LTV strategy. If you are looking for a partner to come in and help you scale your e-commerce brand, there's a link down below this video to my website. Check it out. You can book a call. We can have a conversation about your brand and see if there's a fit for us to work together. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. The brand that I'm going to be sharing today is called VIVAIA. Now, if you look at their website traffic, they're getting 4.3 million monthly visitors. And as I mentioned, this brand is doing 9 figures a year. They're mainly selling shoes. However, they also sell bags and accessories. And what we're going to be going through today is specifically from their Facebook ads. Where are they driving this ad traffic to? And when looking through these Facebook ads, what I found is that the landing page that they're driving traffic to is of the same structure, right? They're just changing the product. And what we're going to be doing in this video, as I mentioned, is we're going to be going through exactly what the structure is and of course, how you can apply it to your own brand. So what I've done here on Figma is I have extracted each of the sections of this inverted PDP, right? Because this is the format of landing pages. It's an inverted PDP, starts with a hero, has a lot of features and benefits throughout before getting to the shop now section, usually towards the end, right? So if you think of your usual PDP structure where the shop now is at the top and then you have the benefits and the features below, it's just inverted. That's why we call it an inverted PDP. Now, first section I want to cover is the hero section, right? This is the section at the top right here. We can see that all these landing pages have a hero section. Now, the key here is there is a future state driven headline. What this means is that we are painting a picture of the future state. This one is VIVAIA Aria 5 degree, I guess, flats, defining the notion that work shoes can't blend comfort and style seamlessly, right? So something that the consumer wants. Comfort and style usually don't go together. Usually you have to sacrifice one for the other. And as we can see here with these boots, what makes these booties the top choice for wider feet? This one is why these flats are my ultimate pick for going out, right? For those thinking of going out shoes, you're painting a visual in the customer's mind of, can I wear these shoes going out? And the most comfortable loafers for walking miles, right? It just shows that if you're planning on walking and you want to look stylish, these loafers may be the ones for you, okay? Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention here was a social proof quote with the desired outcome. So this one says, a pair of comfortable flats should fit comfortably, not only in length, but also have ample room in the toe box and comfortable arch support, right? So we're painting out what the consumer wants by saying they should fit comfortably, not only in length, but also have ample room in the toe box and that comfortable arch support. We're meeting the customer where they're at, right? We're addressing the common concerns they have with stylish shoes and what they usually face. A pair of comfortable flats should fit comfortably, not only in length, right? This is the same one, same thing. And this is the same one as well, right? They're just changing flats to loafers, okay? So you want to have some sort of highlighted quote here that addresses the common concerns that the consumer has and reverses those, okay? So that's the hero section. As we scroll down on these pages, we see that there is the same section here. And what this is it's an authority builder and it has 3 features, right? So the authority builder is, over the past 3 years, VIVAIA has been working with a professional design team to develop the most comfortable flats ever made. So professional design team, meaning, hey, this is not, someone just making these out of their garage. Like, this is a professional design team who have been working years to try and, get these comfortable shoes made. And then like 5 degree adjustment, arch support, hyper stretch. These are just some additional features that are on the page, right? That the consumer would be interested in, right? For support, slip on and go. They're not like crazy deal breakers, but they're just nice to have. Then what we do is we have social proof reviews highlights. So as we scroll down, we have this love from 1 million global customers, right? So we're adding a lot of social proof and we are actually showing images, right? Images of customers wearing the product, using the product is always great, and review quotes. Now, I know for a fact that these images are actually pulled from stock footage, stock imagery. So, I mean, yeah, I would recommend using like real customer photos. These ones are, stock photos. Could also be AI generated, but yeah, I'd recommend using real ones. Underneath this, we have Trust Bar, right? Trust Bar is really a call out with different logos, right? Now, I know that not everyone has these. So this is not a deal breaker, but having some sort of trust, you might just want to double down on social proof from customers, right? You might want to highlight a customer story instead. But really, yeah, this is what this is really doing, is saying, hey, these are the authority, trust us. And maybe if you're selling a product that's in the health industry, or you have certifications, you might want to include the certifications here, or the fact that, you know, you've been certified by a specific body. That is going to lend some proof and some authority to your claims as well. Okay. So as we continue scrolling down, we have the authority and promises section. This, again, we're just adding in some more authority, and basically fashion does not sacrifice comfort. Everybody's committed to explore new technologies, basically saying how they're on the forefront of technology. We see here this person seems like they're very like attention to detail focused with this image, trying them on, making sure that they fit perfectly. And then we have some promises under here: 30-day free return, same-day shipping, money-back guarantee. Just some small things as well. Like when you're selling apparel, furniture, like you just want to be ticking these boxes in the customer's mind, that they have these questions come up, right? They just want to be ticking the boxes. Of course, when you're buying shoes online, you're buying apparel online, a big concern is fit and quality. So of course, they're addressing those objections early on. Now, the interesting thing with this inverted PDP is that they actually have a listicle embedded inside it, right? So rather than being a separate listicle, they actually have these, why is it the most comfortable one? And then they have 10 reasons, right? So 10 reasons why. This is 9 reasons why, but other pages like this one had 10 reasons why. So it can vary, but you can see that the last 4 here are, you know, they don't have a description like this one. It's just very like short to the point, just the headlines, right? But these ones have, you know, longer descriptions to expand on the points. And this is the cool thing about an inverted PDP, is that you can integrate listicles inside of the page itself. It can even be something that's 3 reasons. We see this, you know, one of my favorite pages from Hexclad, this inverted PDP structure. We'll just load this up and I'll show you. But basically, you can see here that they have this hero section, they have trust, they have 6 reasons, they have a listicle embedded, and then they have more authority running down. So you can see that there's a lot of the same principles that we've gone through here that apply to other inverted PDPs that are out there, right, that are working for brands. Now with this listicle, the images paint the picture of the desired outcome, right? So we have before and after with the first reason, but as you go through, you know, we have people wearing the product, we're showing the product in use, different styles, different formats, different, you know, showing that it's waterproof, right? Show, don't tell, showing the different colors, different styles, showing that it's machine washable. Like if I was to skim through this, I'd get a pretty good idea of these shoes and the benefits. That's really the goal with this, because it's unlikely that customers are going to read through every single thing. Now underneath this, we have the FAQ, and they just have 4 main FAQs. And what I would do is I would use heat map data, so use something like Microsoft Clarity or whatever heat map tool you're using, and go to your FAQs section on the PDP or the FAQs page of your website, and then choose the ones that are most popular. Usually the ones that are most interacted with are the ones that the questions that are coming up the majority amount of time, right? You might already have these in mind, but basically, if you look at these questions, they've selected these based on the most common ones that customers have. Otherwise, you know, customers are still going to have questions when they, you know, after they go through these FAQs. Finally, we have this buy now shop section, which is really just, you know, you can scroll through different styles and then check availability. This check availability is important because it is a scarcity driven CTA, okay? And what we're doing here is we're creating a curiosity gap, meaning customers want to click to be able to see if they're actually available on the other side, which is a product page. So just an interesting tactic you can employ. And then, you know, some additional promises down here, just repeating the same thing again. I also wanted to cover this sticky bar, which is a sticky add to cart / shop bar, where this stays visible all the time I scroll down the page. And just, you know, we show the swatches. If we shop now, we go to the product page, and the product page itself is also very optimized for conversion optimization. If you have multiple SKUs, you do want to model from this, where you have your different swatches, your different styles laid out. And this brand, I believe, does it really well. They also have, you know, some small like hot little badges, right? Which I guess is going to like help with the cognitive load, because there's a lot of choice, right? And customers, rather than maybe looking through all of them, they might just want to look at the best sellers and choose one of those, right? So we're kind of funneling in the customer's decision in that direction. Of course, if you're selling apparel, if you're selling something that has sizes, size guide is super, super important. And having like a chart, even like a video of how to like find your right size is a good idea. And then with apparel, especially important, you want to show the product from multiple different angles. You want to show people wearing the product. As we saw throughout, you know, all these pages, is we're showing the product up close. We're showing it in different scenarios, different styles, to paint a future picture of the customer wearing this product and seeing it up close and how it's going to look potentially on them. Okay, so that is all for this video. Hopefully this inverted PDP structure breakdown allows you to see how you can still use landing pages and increase conversion rate with landing pages from cold traffic if you're selling apparel, furniture, accessories, really any product that maybe it's not super clear what the problem and solution is, but you can still create a problem and solution and desired outcome from it. All right, so that's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next video.